And it became light. As we know, the sun is the basis of our life. It provides our planet with necessary energy and thus provides air to breathe and all other resources to survive. This fusion power plant, millions of kilometers away, can cover all our energy needs. The sun created huge but limited energy resources of fossil fuels.
When burning coal or oil, we consume those limited resources. At the same time, we exhaust carbon dioxide into the atmosphere and we accelerate the global warming. Luckily, nuclear energy has no emissions. So, can it be a solution for the future? Well, there's no acceptable solution for nuclear waste yet, and no one can exclude further disasters like Fukushima or Chernobyl. The good thing is that in the last couple of years the number of wind turbines and solar energy plants has steadily increased. By this means we are using the solar energy directly without consuming our fossil resource anymore. But with the growing share of renewable energies, we get to another problem that needs to be solved. The sun does not shine 24/7, nor does the wind blow constantly. And therefore, we need huge energy storages. This is a good solution, right? More and more things are powered by batteries, even cars. But the resources like lithium, cobalt and nickel are also limited. The longer I think about the topic, I'm asking myself, do we just repeat exploiting our planet again? But this time we are not digging for gas, coal and oil, but for lithium, cobalt and nickel? This is really disappointing. Can't we use resources that are more accessible and less expensive? And what can be an alternative to the ongoing electrification of our modern world? It's still hot. This shows how good and simple heat can be stored, even without any rare metals or complicated designs, and it is much cheaper than electrical storages. But how can we make use of the heat in our everyday life? We need both heat and electricity. Let's have a look at this small model. This is a Stirling engine, which was invented about 200 years ago, but still not many people know about it. It is simple and genius. It is driven by any given temperature difference. Even the heat from my coffee can start it. Sadly, current Stirling engines have lack in both power and efficiency. But we want to improve this, and here is our idea.
Heat can be stored very efficiently and cheaply compared to electricity. With solar, thermal or wood-fired boiler in mind, a Stirling engine should be able to generate sufficient electricity at this temperature level. Unfortunately, up to now available Stirling engines still require higher temperatures above 400 centigrade. With our patented liquid injection system, we are going to develop and operate a Stirling engine efficiently at lower temperatures, now between 120 and 200 centigrade. The liquid injection system generates a decisive advantage over available Stirling engines. A classic application example is a single family house with a solar thermal system on the roof. During daylight, the solar thermal system generates heat, which is then stored in the buffer tank. When needed, E-LISE converts the heat from the storage tank into electricity and domestic heat. The most important advantage is that the solar heat can be used even twice. to generate electricity in the Stirling engine and to heat the building. The simultaneous generation of electricity and heat shows a higher overall efficiency than photovoltaic systems.
Be part of the energy transition and make an important contribution. We all can benefit from E-LISE as an alternative path to supply your future house and at the same time to protect our environment.